a search function in Power BI. That's amazing. You know that search box you use on Instagram and Facebook to search for people and trends? Well, it's in Power BI. You can create that too in Power BI right now. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create the search box in Power BI and how to use it. Stay tuned.
Okay, let's get right to it. To get the text filter, you just go to this three dots, get more visual, click get more visual. This pops up. In this search bar, you just type text and it just pops up already, or you can literally type everything. And then this is the one to select. So it's opening. Okay, then it pops up here and you just click add. I already have it in here, so it's going to prompt me a notification here. So either to update or not to update, but I don't want to do that right now. I'll just cancel. And when you do that, you just pin it. You right click and pin. So yeah, now let's use the text filter. So the thing about the text filter function is it takes one column at a time. It doesn't take more than one column in. You can choose to put something else and then the other one disappears. So you can only work for just one column. But for you to get in as much column as possible inside this particular function or filter is to create a new column, which we're going to do right now. You click new column and then it opens. So in here, we're going to just give it search box equal to. So we would like to look for gender. We would like to search for gender in this search bar. Another thing we would like to see is appointment type and so many other things. But now to include other columns into this particular search bar, all we need to do is to use this function, the AND function, double quotation space, and then the AND icon. This is all you need to add other columns. So let's put them right now. We want to put appointment type. Also would like to put the treatment, reason for treatment. We also like to see the ethnicity. You can add as much column as possible as far as they're in the same table, or you just use the word relate, the relate function to add any other column you need to add. But you have to be mindful about the relate. So literally you have to try to work with everything in the same table. We also would like to search for referral, give the client the opportunity to search for their referral or customer ID, to follow up on a customer or a referral, know how many appointments they have or they've had, everything regarding that particular information. So let's just add one more thing, is subscribed. So now the search function is in here. Then they're all registered as one column. So to see what we've done, we go to table view. And this is a search box we just created with all of this information inside of it. So just go back and do a test run on this. Search for all that we need to search for. So all we do now is to add the search box inside here. Take this ethnicity out and add this. Since we have the gender in here, we can search for females, and there we have it. And for treatment, we have fill in. That's the interesting thing. You don't need to type everything in that particular row. As far as you're sure that that particular word is in that column alone, you can search for it and you would get your answer. So we can search for something else, maybe the referral, to see everything about this referral. Let's go for this particular one. Okay, so we can search for it. So this is the interesting thing. They can do all of these interesting things: search for their referral ID, search for the customer. They're able to tell that this particular referral now has had 2 appointments. That's particularly consultation and first checkup. So that is it. The reason for treatment, tooth removal, and so many other things you can actually search for. So this particular function is very powerful, very interesting. It takes your report functionality and usefulness to another level, like 1000% extra. So it's it's an excellent one. You can literally reduce your time being spent on building a particular report, because once the search filter is in here and they're literally able to search in for anything at all, you don't need to do much then. If you enjoy this video, please like, comment, drop your feedbacks, do as much as drop in information on what exactly you want to learn, and I'll get right to it. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe so you can always be updated on my new videos, so that you don't miss out on anything. So catch you in the next video.